Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are in the middle of a flashpoint attempting to rescue Morgan Kell's ex-wife and daughter. And we chose to go with a light lance and go try to rescue them. However, I do want to do a bit of quick mech warrior training before we get that done. We did sell our excess mechs in the last episode, so that is fine. Let's see, Blobfish is a juggernaut, so we want to go for breaching shot ultimately.
Receiving you.
Island is good to go. Jempia is out. Jenkins is maxed. Mongoose is good. We'll grab a point of guts for Road Rash. Thumper is actually doing very well, all things considered. You are fire support, so you should actually have Master Tactician. So we'll just move you that way.
Copy.
And we are looking good on this front.
Training complete.
Okay, so let's go ahead and run this flashpoint, I think. So we need to bring a light lance. Do we care about salvage? I kinda don't if we're gonna be bringing a light lance. Max of 60 tons. Oh, he's sending 2 of his mechs with us anyway. Okay. So, given that, I think we just bring our Jenners. Make them nice and quick. And we are going to have Island and Road Rash piloting these. Well, let's go. Well, this is going to be interesting. I believe we did the battle last time I did this. I don't quite remember. It seems like I would have done that. But this time, we're doing things a little bit differently. We need to capture the Beasts of Balawat's armory. The Beasts of Balawat's armory is just ahead of you, Commander. Strike swiftly, take the facility, and hold it until Megan and Tempest can be extracted. The Kellhounds and I will handle Ree and her people. Let's do this. This is going to be risky, but it seems like the only way to be certain that Kell's people make it home safe.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, Commander. I've got an assault lance on the ground keeping Ree and her beasts occupied. They won't be expecting a backdoor attack on their armory. Get in there, seize the buildings, and wipe out anyone that tries to stop you. If you do your job right, we should be able to extract Tempest and Megan, and then we've won. Come and get me, Ree. Show what you've learned.
Here we go.
Okay, we need to get in there as quick as we can.
Uh-huh.
So, that Enforcer sucks.
Understood.
Or at least the pilot in that Enforcer does.
On my way.
Location
Gotta love these
confirmed.
Jenners, though. Okay, we see a medium turret.
Yes, Commander.
And we are going to eliminate that medium turret very quickly. I'm seeing heavy defenses around the armory, including point defense turrets. Not a huge surprise, but it's worth paying attention to. Keep your head on a swivel and smash down anything that gets in your way. My scout mechs will follow suit. Hey boss, the mercs you're fighting are firing up a bunch of turrets. Smash them down and keep fighting. We don't stop until our people are safe. Okay.
Confirmed.
So, 2 Jenners can kill a turret,
Yeah. I'll do what I can.
and that's what we're going to be going for here. Not going to fire this SRM. Actually, I am going to fire this SRM-4.
Roger.
This Jenner is, of course, substantially weaker than ours in terms of punishment that it
Target
can take,
destroyed.
and only a little bit stronger in terms of damage output. I'm going to sprint a Jenner up over here so that we can see this standard LRM turret. It's running dual LRM 15s, and now the idea is,
What can I do for
hopefully...
ya?
Okay, we're running quad ER mediums. But that's way out of range of quad ER mediums. We're just going to jump forward here and fire the PPC. This is not going to kill this LRM turret. But that's okay. Not a concern. One more turret can fire,
We can do this!
and it didn't.
Go!
Excellent.
What do you need?
Mania, I want you up over here.
On it.
Eliminate this turret.
Sensors picked up.
That will overheat you. That's unfortunate. This is only 75 damage. It's not going to kill the turret,
Roger.
but it's close. And actually, it was 90 damage. I'm going to take our Jenner up over here. I want eyes on this turret.
Affirmative.
It's a standard shredder turret. That has to die.
Firing all weapons.
We missed one of those lasers. That's very unfortunate.
Commander,
Island, I want you up here.
moving out.
You better not fail me. I remember last time you were piloting a Jenner making a high stakes shot. I'm only going to fire 2 for heat purposes.
Engaging.
Okay. Good job, Island. You have improved a little bit.
That turret is gone.
Excellent.
Good to go.
Now the Enforcer, the idea here is the Enforcer jumps up to here
I leap. I
and is
soar.
unfortunately still out of PPC or still out of ER medium range of this turret.
Uh-huh.
So, fingers crossed, the AC-20 misses. That was huge. Okay. GG. The space is ours.
Receiving you.
I'm going to get Road Rash over here,
Roger.
and we're going to eliminate this Shredder turret very easily. Fantastic.
Turret destroyed.
Okay, now this Jenner, which is of course not our Jenner, can come up over here
Moving to position.
and can fire on this guy. We can only fire 2 mediums, so this thing overheats so much. Like, our armor is better, and our damage isn't that much worse on our Jenner variant. We're just gonna sprint our Jenner up over here and hope to do some evasion tanking. Unless we can get the Enforcer in range.
I hear ya.
I'm kind of doubting that, though. We can jump all the way to here. And yeah,
No
that's
sweat.
not quite in range. And the PPC would overheat us anyway, so we're just going to brace. Okay. Solid evasion tanking there.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Where are they? Over here? Yeah. We've got 1, 2, 3.
What do you need?
That's fine. We'll have Mania over here. And we'll occupy the armory. Oh, you can only fire 1 medium laser now.
Confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
These heat levels are disgusting.
Acknowledge.
Let's get one of our Jenners in here to finish it off. We'll need to fire 3. Right? Actually, we're going to fire all 4, just to guarantee it. Excellent. Turrets are gone.
That turret is gone.
We need to occupy the armory, and we're going to send this Jenner off over here. That's a 75-tonner. I hope that's the only biggin.
Got it.
What is this? An Orion. It doesn't have that much armor.
Firing.
Wow. Okay, Island, you just redeemed yourself. You just one-shot an Orion from a Jenner. That was impressive. That was truly impressive.
Is that it?
No more
barely
jokes.
scratched.
No more jokes about Island.
Waiting on you, Commander.
That was
Don't need to tell
insanity.
me twice.
So we've got a Shadowhawk and another Orion over here. Rocks, I don't think you have the chops for that. How little can you fire and still do some damage? Okay, just 2 ER mediums. Luckily, this Orion isn't well prepared for this fight. This Enforcer is going to take a beating, though. And that jump jet destruction is actually really bad. That means that this Enforcer probably dies. Luckily, it's not our Enforcer.
Standing by.
So, we're going to get our Jenners up over here. I'm going to just sprint here
Roger.
and hope to evasion tank. And sink some heat. And we're going to do the same thing with this Jenner. We're going to sprint over here. And hope to evasion tank and sink some heat. Now, Island, last turn, you performed a miracle. I'm going to ask you to do it again.
Aye, aye. Firing a full salvo.
Nope. No such luck. Oh well. Just killing the one Orion was so huge. We gotta move that Shadowhawk. Or rather, that Enforcer, though. This Shadowhawk is hurting us a lot, but the Orion, that is the real threat. So I'm going to jump back here, where we can get 3 evasive pips.
Time to fly.
And hopefully be a little out of their face. We're just going to fire... Oh, we can't fire the PPC. We can only fire a single ER medium.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Please attack our Jenner. With just a medium laser.
Orders.
I'll take that every time. I want to move Island somewhere off over this way.
Roger that.
Like so. We're going for that miracle again, Island.
Locking on.
Oh, wow.
Enemy down.
Island, you have a 66% success rate on miracles right now.
Good to go.
That is insanity. Road Rash, can you get in on the miracles?
Location confirmed.
No, Road Rash cannot.
Copy that.
But all that's left is a Shadowhawk. Like, this is fine.
Yep.
I want you to run over here. Grab 4 evasive pips. And fire like this.
Copy that.
Okay.
Good to go.
We can now fight with the Enforcer. All we can do is fire 2 ER mediums. Alternately, we can jump towards this guy. And fire 1 ER medium, if we can. Yep, we can.
Right, Commander.
And the idea is that the Enforcer comes in for punching. Oh, okay. He had the same idea.
Commander?
But he's made a fundamental mistake here.
Oh, I'm hit.
Yeah, you're fine. He's made a fundamental mistake here, and that is he has turned his back
Commander,
on 3 Jenners.
consider me there. Target lock on enemy 6.
It's a very silly mistake.
Hostile.
We only needed the 1 Jenner. Nicely done, Commander. I just heard from my extraction team. Megan and Tempest are secure. I'm very happy to hear that, Mr. Kell. As am I. My assault lance is just mopping up over here. As soon as they're done, we'll meet you in orbit.
Mission successful.
Well, that went very well, thanks to Island. I'm very impressed with Island's shooting. Very, very impressed, actually. The odds of those shots were incredibly low. Look at all those Orion parts. Oh wow, that's 2 intact Orions. And we got both of them. We already had one, so this is fine. We got 2 intact Orions out of that. I'll take that any day. I mean, not like we need Orions, but whatever. I'm in the market right now for a Stalker and an Annihilator and a second Annihilator or an Atlas.
Ready to fight, Commander.
One or the other.
That mech you asked
So an Orion 1K and a 1V. Very nice. It's a hell of a fight, Atraitus. Ree is dead and the beasts of Battletek have been scattered. It isn't what I'd have wanted for them, but their minds were set on vengeance. We gave them a blaze of glory to go out on instead. I suppose that's near enough to the same thing. What about Tempest and Megan? Are they okay? They will be. Tempest caught a bullet in the shoulder when our people stormed the base, but it was a through and through. Give her a month or two and she'll be fine. You remember what I said about how dangerous Tempest could be? Well, it wasn't an exaggeration. Even without a battle mech, she managed to take out 3 of the beasts before she and Megan got captured. If she'd had access to the kind of hardware we brought to this fight, she wouldn't have needed our help in the first place. If Tempest had beaten Ree on her own, the beasts of Battletek never would have gotten to take a swing at you. And in my opinion, they deserved the chance. Don't get me wrong, Kel, I'm not condoning the murders or the hostage-taking or any of the other terrible shit that Ree pulled. But you did wrong those people. They had a legitimate grievance, and this is the only way they could figure to settle it. You're right. They did. Suppose I'll have to live with that. The beasts were Kellhounds once, my own people. They deserved better than what I gave them, but what's done is done. Anyway, I'm in your debt to the tune of the price we negotiated at the start of this whole debacle. I think that you're also entitled to a share of the salvage we captured when we took the beast's firebase, so I'll see to it that it's awarded to you. You've earned it. Thanks, Kel. What's next for you? I put Megan and her mom onto the first transport to wherever they want to go. Then I get back to Xania and return to a quiet life at the monastery. And I don't leave again without a damn good reason. My brother Patrick can go on running what's left of the hounds in my absence. They'll be better off without my baggage anyway. If you ever do find yourself back in the game and in need of help, feel free to reach out. We worked well together. Absolutely. Companies like yours are few and far between, Atraitus. I won't forget that. We just worked with a legend, Alpha Lance. A job for the record books, if ever there was one. Godspeed, Kel. I hope that your retirement goes a little smoother now that Tempest and Megan are safe. And if it doesn't, I hope that he hires us again. The man paid well. Well said. Back to your stations, everybody. Let's leave this lifeless planet behind. Oh. That was so worthwhile. That's a king crab. Oh, okay. So, that is fascinating. We've got ourselves a king crab and a locust. Like we needed one of those. And a Zeus part. That's not bad either. AC 10. SRM 2. Yeah. King crab part, though. That's fantastic.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
That king crab means that we don't need the Atlas. I'm in the market for an Annihilator still. We'll get rid of these Orions and this Locust. And we've got a little bit of work ahead of us. So let's hop into the mech bay quick. Let's go ahead and put this Orion away. And the question is, do we replace the Banshee? Or do we replace the Battlemaster? There are 4 support weapon hardpoints on the King Crab. I think we replace the Battlemaster. So we take the Battlemaster and put it here. The Awesome gets put here. And this Warhammer gets put into storage. The King Crab goes here. Now, I want to unmount this small pulse laser from the Battlemaster. So we're going to refit this. We are going to remove the small pulse laser. And we are going to put on a small laser. And that extra half ton of armor. There we go.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Now we're going to tick it forward 1 day. Actually, we need to tick it forward a couple extra days. There we go.
The order you submitted is complete.
Now, the king crab. This is going to be interesting, getting this set up. I kind of want to dual wield AC-20s. Like so. We'll max this armor, and then we have 13.25 tons to work with. Now, that quarter ton is going to be awkward for us. I do want to put this small pulse laser in this arm. And then we'll run some small lasers. Our heat efficiency is currently hot garbage. We're not going to run arm mods. This is not designed for punching. This is designed for getting in super close and just murdering. We are currently doing 325 damage, and we have 10 more tons to work with. We can go ahead and drop, I think, a tiny amount of armor here, like that, so we have an extra ton to work with. And now I'm thinking we maybe run an exchanger. Maybe in this leg. Because I want to put on a few medium lasers to complement this. Something like this. Now, I don't really want to fill out these missile hardpoints. I want to instead... Well, we're going to need some AC-20 ammo, aren't we? That would help. We have 5 tons remaining. We could have 2 tons of AC-20 ammo. That would be 5 turns. Of course, our heat efficiency is hot garbage. And we will need some heat reduction. So something along the lines of this. What's our delta heat? Very high. We could drop a pair of medium lasers. What's our current firepower? 445. Well, we're not going to be alphaing very often. Like, our opening salvo would be an alpha, and that's going to be enough to one-shot many mechs. So I think we call that good for now, and we'll see how that feels. The heat efficiency is going to be bad, but the idea is we get in close, we fire those AC-20s. When we're out of AC-20 ammo, then we can get to punching. So that's the idea there. Okay, let's check the store. And I should be able to sell a couple of mechs here. I want to sell them. I mean, it's probably better to sell them at a different location, right? But I kind of don't care. We've got plenty of money. There we go. Anything else? Yep, we've got an extra Warhammer. Fantastic. Okay, where are we going next? I think probably this flashpoint. It does have light requirements, but that's fine. Let's go. It is time, however, to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and next episode, we're going to go see what's up with this flashpoint. See you all then.